Greetings, boys and girls. It's been a while since I made a video. And this greeting comes from Ukraine. Not the Ukraine, just Ukraine. It's not a river. We got this little fire going, and by the way, found a dead branch. Nice, this is the rest of it. All kinds of smalls on the ground. I got the fire going the first time. Yes, we used a match and some newspaper. But one shot, all kinds of smalls, put in the bigger stuff. You know, stuff that size, and then moved up to stuff that size. Had a nice dry piece of, this is a walnut tree, by the way. Nice big old bunch of walnut that I'm using for the cook fire now. It's just about ready for the food. And moving over to the food prep station at Irina's Dacha. Country cottage is the translation. We have some sliced potatoes with slices of, it's called sallow. It's basically unsmoked bacon. It's all done in layers. Potato, bacon, potato, bacon, potato, bacon. It's called sallow.
Yeah, sallow.
And there we are. We have some black grapes that are going to, and some red grapes. The black ones are really small. They're going to be made into a fruit compote, which is a very mild juice with some sugar. There's some apples, the apple tree, and here we have some more black grapes. As you can see, they're not very big, but they're going to make a real nice fruit drink. Basically, I think it's going to get smashed up a little bit, and this is a crab apple tree. That is a yeah, I forget. Another crab apple tree right there. I forget what she said that was. Maybe another crab apple tree. There's a pear tree hanging over the back side of the cottage. You can see there's a few pears still on there, but I can't get up to them, which is why they're still there. We got a regular apple tree here, and I want to tell you they are crisp and juicy and sweet. Really tasty stuff. This looks like a composting bin of some sorts, which also would be some pretty good tinder and, well, kindling, not tinder. But we got plenty of kindling out back. That is not a problem. I have been here for over a week now, or just about a week. And we've been here in her city since Wednesday. Today's Saturday. And this is our first time out to the cottage. And I really like it. It's family-owned property, and right now my woman is the family. So I probably just missed another packaging of potatoes and sallow. That's alright. This sallow actually has some meat in it, for those of you who know what it is. Quite often it's just fat. And if it's smoked, I like it, but just plain sallow, it's like, well, you know, eating raw fat. Anyway, this is the rest of the composting pile. I forget what that tree is, but that's the walnut tree. Still has walnuts on it, and I'll tell you what, they're pretty darn good. Needs to do some pruning on this thing, because it's starting to get out of hand. Seriously considering just taking this whole crotch right off. And I want to tell you, man, I'm thinking about the furniture that can be made out of this. Probably can get some pretty darn good money for it from a local furniture maker. Anyway, that's it for now. Oh yeah, got more blocks that I saw out here after I got the fire going, so probably next spring is the next time we'll be out here. These blocks are going to get transformed into a nicer fire pit. That little line of stone right there, that's actually the property line. It's somebody else's cottage property on that side. This is probably a half to 3/4 of an acre. It's a nice sized lot. If we wanted to, we could actually expand this into an actual house and live out here if we wanted to, which is a real thought. Anyway, just thinking out loud. Fire's about ready. We're going to start cooking here pretty soon. I'll be back later. So long. Yep, view of the fire. I was talking about the potatoes. It's potato sallow. See, it actually has meat in it, for those of you who know what it really is. Sallow potato, sallow potato, sallow potato.
Okrop.
And some dill, which is the seasoning of choice. And I guess we have four potatoes done up that way. Plenty of dill. This is fresh basil in here that we just picked up. I'd like to get some of that growing out here. There's a bucket of walnuts. I don't know if I showed those before, but there you go. Okay, back later. Bye. The mystery tree is apricots. It finally came to me right after I shut the camera off. Anyway, coming right around here. My beauty's picking up more grapes for the juice. It's not actually juice, fruit drink. We have some marinated pork and the potatoes. I probably ought to put all the potatoes right down in the coals, let them cook up that way. And yeah, I sized that pit just right for that little meat cage there. We'll be back when it's time to lay out the spread. Later. Okay, the potatoes are still cooking, but the meat is ready, and it's delicious. This is a mixture of peppers, shredded carrot, a finely sliced onion, and sauteed eggplant with some salt and pepper and oil and vinegar and a little sugar. Really tasty stuff. It's kind of a relishy kind of salad kind of thing. Just some simple potatoes and cucumbers, and looks like some green onion and some fresh basil leaves. And we still got the onion for the that was marinated with the meat. I'm not sure what's going on with that. We got some beer, and we're going to eat. We'll let you know how the taters turn out later. Bye. Well, the potatoes are coming right along. These are slightly undercooked, but still pretty tasty. The smaller ones are feeling very soft and done. So we're going to eat these. There's two others that are a little bit big. They're still on the fire, and we're going to consume some food here. Back later. Well, it's all pretty much over except for the burping. Got a few potatoes there left, a little bit of meat, the rest of the vegetables. I'm going to let the fire clean the grilling basket. Got one more piece of wood we can throw on there. I could probably scare up a couple more chunks if I need to. Sit here and just watch the fire. Rough day at Dacha. Later on, fans. I suppose I should add that this is all made possible because of this lovely lass here. This is my Irina. Say hello, Irina.
Не снимай меня, я стесняюсь.
Привет, hello.
Привет. Hello. From Ukraine.
Very good. How to show. Молодец. Okay, we're going to watch the fire and try to finish this stuff up. Later on, fans. This time I really mean it. Yeah, there's always something else. Just in case you survivalists were wondering, yes, there's more tinder and fuel to get the fire started for the next time. Saving it for next year, probably. This time, I really do mean it. Later on.